testimony on the mic. Truth and rhythm sharp like strike. No paper sign, no jury eyes. Just groove revealing all the lies. I confess, in bassline deep, words half sung, half asleep. The record spins, the needle knows. Truth survives in every flow. Cross-examined by the beat. Answers fall in snare and heat. Not guilty, not condemned. Just groove that never ends. No verdict here, no trial complete. Just testimony on this beat. So testimony on the mic. Every line a scar, every groove a strike. No need for silence, no disguise. Truth appears where rhythm lies. They ask for names, I give them tone. Answers drifting, not my own. Questions fade, but groove replies. Soul don't lie, it testifies. Every hiss on wax a fact. Every scratch a history track. I don't need to beg or fight. The mic reveals the soul tonight. No defense, no alibi. Just groove alive, I testify. Soul testimony on the mic. Truth not hidden, truth on strike. Bass confesses, drums repeat. Soul reveals in rhythm heat. No lawyers here, no paper line. Just bass declaring every time. witness stand. Groove delivers hand in hand. Not whisper low, not sweet romance, just groove confession in velvet pants. Groove don't beg, groove demands. Every wrong becomes a chance. Truth reborn in velvet dance. Morning comes, the lights are gone, but the groove keeps moving on. Velvet pants still stained with sweat. Truth remembered, not regret. I walk away with light of soul. Funk confession made me whole. Velvet fades, but truth remains. Groove still running through my veins. Not sacred vows, not laws command, just confession held in rhythm's hands. Soul confession in velvet pants. Truth eternal, soul in chance. Groove alive, the heart's advance. Confession sealed in velvet stand. Velvet pants stay. The confession stay.
This is no speech, no campaign. It's the underground talking through groove, through pain. Yeah, yeah. Down in basement, smoke-filled air. Truth survives when nobody cares. No spotlight glow, no radio spin, but the groove declares where it's always been. Every bar is law unspoken, every beat a chain that's broken. Funk don't beg for history's hand, it writes its own beneath the land. No polished crown, no stage design, just manifesto, line by line. Funk manifesto from the underground, words in rhythm, law and sound. We declare the groove alright. Funk survives an endless night. Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Graffiti walls hold the creed, scribble truths and hidden need. Every hustler, every kid knows the lines the preachers hid. Not in books, not in schools. Groove rewrites the broken rules. From alleys cracked to subway hum, the manifesto beats its drum. Not whispered soft, not dressed in lies. It's carved in sound that never dies. Funk manifesto from the underground, echoes rising, concrete bound. Groove don't beg, groove commands. Law is written in our hands. Yeah. They don't want it on the page, they don't frame it on the stage, but still it spreads uncontained, a rebel truth that can't be changed. I don't shout for saving grace, I mark the walls with rhythm's face. Masses nod, the streets agree. Funk's manifesto, prophecy. No doctrine false, no crown to fake, just groove that nothing else can break. Funk manifesto from the underground, pounding loud, relentless sound. Testified in midnight rooms, truth declared in bass and booms. Hear me, we declare the right to move, the right to groove, the right to speak in rhythm tones, to write in bass, to stand alone. This is no plea, this is demand. Funk forever in our hands. Posters torn, but the sound survives, passing down through endless lives. Not broadcast, not sold and chained, but underground it still remains. Every note's a manifesto sign, etched in grooves, aged in time. You can burn the books, silence the stage, but funk still speaks from cage to cage. No silence here, no fear allowed. Manifesto, written loud. Funk manifesto, from the underground. Rise in rhythm, break the ground. Groove declares unrefined, the only law in urban mind. Whispers fade, but the bass holds true. Underground rising, nothing new. It's been here, it's always stayed. In grooves where rebels laid. I don't ask, I don't disguise. Funk survives where silence died. This is testament, rough, profound manifesto in the underground. Not apologies, not disguise. Just groove eternal, pure and wise. Funk manifesto from the underground. I creed in rhythm, forever bound. Groove immortal, never tame. Funk eternal, unashamed.
evangelist takes his ride. No Bible bound, no sermon loud, just rhythm flowing through the crowd. Headlights dim, but the beat burns strong. Every mile a traveling song. No map, no guide, no holy sign. The groove itself is the only line. Not a preacher in disguise, just groove alive beneath the skies.
The groove evangelist rise tonight, carrying rhythm, firelight. No doctrine, no rules to hide, just funk eternal on this ride. Oh, city hums with a restless sound. Evangelist moves from town to town. Every block becomes a stage. Groove is gospel page by page. Children dance, the elders nod. No false idols, no distant God. Just the groove, the living law. Preached in bass without a flaw.
Not commandments, not decree, just groove alive in you and me. Call the evangelist, rise the streets. Truth and rhythm, heart that beats. Every mile the gospel flows. Funk eternal, everyone knows. Neon signs and shadows pass, but groove remains a truth that lasts. He don't beg, he don't command. He just spreads rhythm hand to hand. Every note's a sermon told in brass and bass and stories bold. The ride goes on, no end in sight. Groove evangelist burns the night. Not for money, not for fame, just groove eternal, no other name.
The groove evangelist rise with fire, burning slow, never to tire. Through the silence, truth abides. Groove eternal as he rides.
No pulpit, no choir, just wheels and wire. Bassline steady, true already. The ride don't stop, the beat don't fade. Groove eternal, law obeyed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Crowds disperse, the sound remains. Preached in rhythm, etched in veins. From corner store to highway sign, the groove repeats its holy line.
No crown, no throne, no robes of white, just rhythm blazing in the night. Evangelists rise and still it grows. The groove is gospel, everyone knows. Not in temples, not in scrolls. Groove eternal feeds the souls. The groove evangelists rise again.
Love, rhythm, truth, the men.
Every street the gospel hides. Funk eternal as he rides.
When morning comes, he fades away, but groove survives in light of day. Every ear that caught the sound knows the gospel still goes round.
He don't stop, he don't sleep. Groove eternal runs too deep. The evangelist leaves no name, just rhythm law that stays the same. Not prophecy, not disguise, just groove eternal in the skies. Hold up, groove evangelist ride for all, answering the people's call. No doctrine fake, no law to hide, just funk forever as he rides. Yeah, he rides. He rides.
Articles speak. Listen close.
Shadows crawl where the streetlights bend. Oracle whispers, it never ends. Groove not born, groove not made. It drifts eternal, never decayed. Eyes half set in smoky haze. Future hides in the backbeat phrase. No crystal ball, no cars to read. Just baseline truth for every need. Not tomorrow, not the past. The oracle speaks, the groove will last.
Called the funk oracle speaks in time. Words in rhythm, not in rhyme. Hear the prophecy,
City dreams on crooked rails, oracle hums in vinyl tales. Every hiss, every crack, future carved in a needle track. Crowds may change, the faces blur, but groove remains always sure. The oracle don't shout, don't scream, just mutters funk in a half-lost dream. Not in sermons, not in lies, truth is low where the rhythm hides. Called the funk oracle, speaks unseen, burning quiet in the in-between. Not a warning, not a plea, just a groove that sets you free. I don't read the stars, I read the bars. Every measure's a map, every beat's a scar. Future whispers in hi-hat ticks, prophecy rides in bassline licks. A stranger nods by a subway stair. Oracle hums, the funk is there. Past and future, blurring smoke. Truth and rhythm, that's the joke. No throne, no robe, just sound. Oracle speaks where grooves are found. The words ain't sharp, they drift and slide. Funk survives what time denied. Not command, not demand, just prophecy slipping hand to hand. Called the funk oracle, speaks again. Truth and bass, release from pain. No illusion, no disguise, just groove eternal, never dies. Close your eyes, the oracle's near. Funk in whispers you barely hear. Future bends like saxophone notes. Truth just drifts on rhythm floats. Crowd don't cheer, they just sway. Oracle groove don't fade away. No language needed, no words exact, just prophecy carved on vinyl tracks. Not in heaven, not below. The oracle speaks where rhythms grow. Called the funk oracle, speaks in sound. Truth unbroken, always found. Groove survives in shadow streets. Prophecy drums on endless beats. Listen, it don't end, it don't fade. Every groove repeats the blade. Oracle whispers, never shouts. The funk remains, removing doubts in every corner. The words reside, basslines, sermons, rhythm guides. Future carved in grooves so deep. Oracle speaks but never keeps. Not for money, not for fame. Funk's the oracle, truth the same. And when the silence tries to creep, the oracle speaks, the groove won't sleep. Not tomorrow, not the past. The oracle's truth is built to last. The funk oracle speaks at last. Prophecy carved in rhythm vast. Groove eternal, fire awake. Truth forever in beats we make. Listen, listen close. Listen close. The oracle spoke. It never ends. Groove keeps speaking. Again, again, again. Yeah. Gather close. This ain't quiet. This ain't soft. It's a fire sermon for the masses, straight from the groove. Smoke drifts low in the city night. Crowd half-tied, but the sparks ignite. I don't hold a Bible, don't wear no crown. I just drop the funk, let it burn the ground. Every kick drum strikes like flame. Every horn line shouts your name. You don't need no scripture lines. The sermon's here in bass designs. It's not polite, it's not discreet. It's the fire groove under your feet. A Soulfire sermon to the masses, burning through the smoke
passes, drums testify, horns reply, funk burns steady, never die. Oh, why? Yeah. See the faces, smoking eyes, every doubt and every lie, but the groove cuts sharp, it burns through stone. A sermon heavy, flesh and bone. A hustler nods, a worker leans. Fire sparks in between. No apology, no disguise. Soulfire lives, it never dies. Not holy ground, not sacred land. Just rhythm fire in your hand. Soulfire sermon to the masses, burning deep where the heartbeat crashes. Groove don't mail, groove survives. Testament carved in urban lives. Soulfire sermon to the masses, etched in cracks of city veins. Every chant, every sigh, soulfire rises, won't comply. Yeah. I don't need no choir, I don't need no stage. The fire spreads from page to page, not written down, but played in sound. Soulfire burning all around. Street lights flicker, shadows creep. Still the fire, groove runs deep. Children hum, the elders nod. Funk is flame, alive, unflawed. I don't shout for saving grace, I shout for rhythm to fill the space. Masses gather, crowd don't fear. Soulfire sermon keeps it clear. Not future lost, not past denied, but fire groove that stays inside. Soulfire sermon to the masses, blazing bright as the moment passes. Groove don't kneel, groove stands tall. Funk the fire burning on. Ashes fall, but the groove remains, etched in cracks of city veins. Every chant, every sigh, soulfire rises, won't comply. Masses move, their steps ignite. Groove keeps burning through the night. It don't beg, it don't appease, just spreads like smoke on midnight breeze. Not sermon soft, not hymn refined, but fire groove in every mind. Soulfire sermon to the masses, through the noise, through the clashes. Groove eternal, fire divine, funk forever, yours and mine. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The fire don't sleep, the sermon don't end. Yeah. It just burns, yeah. Again and again. Groove one, never fake the groove. Let it breathe, let it move. Groove two, baseline leads. Feed the street, plant the seeds. Groove three, horns must shout. Truth in tone, no doubt. Groove four, keep it raw. Never bow to polished law. No paper law, no holy text. Just rhythm rules what comes next. Oh, rhythm commandments of funk. Written low in midnight junk. 10 lines etched in bass so deep. Rules to follow, rules to keep. Rule 5, always play it loud. Let the beat control the crowd. Rule 6, drums don't lie. Kick and snare will testify. Rule 7, no
written by priests, but pressed in vinyl, played on streets. Break 'em if you dare, but the groove don't care. It'll find you everywhere. Just rhythm echoing in the heat. Every alley knows the code. Every backbeat takes the load. You can hide, you can deny, but the commandments never die. Groove is law, pure and blunt. Truth declared in every front. Not commandments dressed in lies, but a rhythm fire that never dies.
Rhythm commandments of funk.
Burning raw in city funk. Bass is holy, drums the guide. Rules forever, side by side. These laws ain't soft, they don't bend. They got no start, they got no end. Pass from wax to street to hand. Commandments live in every band. Not for power, not for show, but groove eternal. Truth we know, and when silence tries to speak, commandments rise, rhythm unique. Not laws of men, not laws of kings, but a rhythm, truth in everything. Pure rhythm commandments of funk, etched in sweat, carved in junk. Forever written deep and free. Funk commandments, eternity. Commandments
Heat still lingers on the street. Sweat drips slow in the backbeat. Crowds lean heavy, shirts half wet, but the groove ain't tired yet. The cigarette smoke curls to stars. Horns echo from passing cars. No pulpit here, no robes in sight. Just funk sermon on a summer night. Not in temples, not in halls. Truth arrives when the nightfall calls. Cold funk sermon on a summer night. Grooving heat, stars in sight. No silence here, no fear to fight. Just rhythm preaching till morning light. Sidewalks hum, the neon buzz. Truth don't ask what reason does. It just slides in rhythm slow. Summer night makes the fire glow. Every night a quiet prayer. Every breath the sermon shares. I don't shout, I let it flow. Groove declares what we all know. Not commandments, not decree. Just groove alive in you and me. Whole funk sermon on a summer night. Groove embodies, hearts ignite. No doctrine strict, no rules defined. Just rhythm flowing through the mind. Street lamp glow on sweat and skin. Sermon hides in the noise within. Children laughing, crooked time. Truth still rhymes in lazy lines. Cars roll slow with windows down. Bass escapes, it shakes the ground. I don't beg, I don't disguise. Funk survives where silence dies. Not holy words, not formatized. Just summer groove beneath the skies. Whole funk sermon on a summer night. Preaching rhythm, pure delight. Crowds don't kneel, they just sway. Groove eternal, it heeds decay. No need for books, no need for scrolls. Summer writes the rhythm in souls. Every drop of sweat, every sigh to the sermon drifting by. Moonlight bends on alley but rhythm stays. Funk repeats in humid haze. Not a ritual, not a plan, just groove surviving hand to hand on this night. No wrong, no right, just the sermon burning bright. Not eternal law, not sacred fight, just groove alive in summer night. A funk sermon on a summer night. Grooving heat, stars in sight. No silence here, no fear to fight, just rhythm shining pure and bright. Yeah, yeah. Crowds disperse, the night grows thin, but the groove still beats within. It don't sleep, it don't hide. Sermon rides on the summer tide. Every block, the fire spreads. In rhythm paths, the preacher treads. Masses move, the groove takes flight. Funk still glowing in summer night. Not in dawn, not in light. The groove is sermon of the night. How? Funk sermon on a summer night. Burning soft stars ignite. No doctrine strict, no holy fight. Just groove eternal, always right. Yeah. Summer nights. Yeah. But the sermon keeps burning. Funk don't fade. It leads. Yeah, yeah.
Crack walls, hold the names. Graffiti tells what truth remains. Bottle caps clicking crooked time. Sermons whispered in silent rhyme. No prophet walks these streets at night. Just rhythm burning under light. Every step, a verse unread. Every beat, the words instead.
Not in temples, not in books. Groove survive in hidden looks. Groove scriptures of the hood, written low where life stood. Not polished, not understood. Just rhythm sacred, raw and good.
Dice roll echo in the alley dark. Truth revealed in every mark. Kids drumming beats on metal cans. Ancient wisdom in their hands. Mothers hum through broken glass. Songs that time will never pass. Scriptures carved in scars and pain. Groove remains the holy chain. Not holy scroll, not gilded line. Just funk eternal, undefined.
Groove scriptures of the hood, etched in sweat, misunderstood. Not sacred law, not priestly word, just rhythm pure, forever heard.
Street lights flicker, voices fade, but groove survives. And what they play, turntables hum, cassette tapes hiss. Every crack, a sacred kiss. No library keeps these truths intact. They ride on beats, they can't redact. A Bible pressed in rhythm skin. Scriptures born where funk begins. Not written high, not carved in stone, but groove survive in streets alone.
Groove scriptures of the hood, raw commandments understood. Bassline heavy, snare the guide. Truth survives on the darker side.
These scriptures ain't clean. They're torn, they bleed. But they carry the creed. The only creed we need. No preacher speaks. The groove decides. The hood itself, where truth resides.
Broken shoes, step in time. Still the scriptures keep their rhyme. Every heart
scriptures live in everything. No silence breaks, no death erodes. Groove keeps writing secret codes. In every step, in every sigh, scriptures breathe, they never die. Funk eternal, raw and good. Sacred writings of the hood. Not polished clean, not holy sign, but groove eternal, soul defined. Groove scriptures of the hood, burning bright and misunderstood. Bass and drum, the only word. Funk forever, truth assured. Yeah, scriptures survive, not in books, in the groove.
Stories told in the groove. A boy with nothing but a beat up drum. He played all night till the morning come. Crowds would gather, coins would fall. The parable clear, groove feeds all. A woman sang by the factory gate. Voice so tired, but the tone innate. Workers smiled, their burdens ease. Parable said the groove still frees. No book to read, no law to bind. Parables drifting, rhythms mine. But parables are the people. Stories carved in bass so equal. Not written, not taught in school. Groove delivers every rule.
A hustler lost in alley smoke, found the groove and the chains broke. He danced alone till the cops slipped on. Parable said funk carries on. An elder hummed with his wrinkled hands, beat on the table, no marching band. Children laughed, they joined and played. Parable clear, funk shows the way. Not commandments, not decree, just groove alive in you and me.
Funk parables of the people, etched in rhythm, raw and simple. Every life a groove to share. Parable truth is always there. A dancer fell on broken knees, but the groove still healed with ease. Crowds picked him up, they clapped in time. Parable said, groove makes you shine. A poet scrawled on a subway wall. No words left, just beats to call. Passengers swayed as the train rolled on. Parable said, groove carries strong. No sermon loud, no king to claim. Just groove eternal with no name. Parables of the people, low and high, strong and feeble. Every verse a hidden guide. Groove the law we can't deny.
Every corner has a tale. Every beat becomes a trail. Parables drift, no stage, no crown. Just groove that passes round. A preacher failed, his church was gone, but the groove kept moving on. Crowds still gathered, danced the night. Parable said groove is like a child alone in a tenement hall. Found old records stacked so tall. Dropped the needle, soul reborn. Parable said groove transforms.
Not law, not myth, not holy shrine. Just groove eternal, pure design. Funk parables of the people, burning slow, soft and equal. Every story leads to same. Groove eternal, never tame. No end in line, no moral clean. Parables live in what's unseen. Crowds disperse, but truth remains. Groove still moving through the veins.
Stories shift, but not the sound. Parable groove forever found. No crown above, no law to sign. Funk's parables are yours and mine.
Not polished words, not doctrine clear. Just groove repeating year by year. Compound morals of the people in the
stories told. We're old road. Stories told.
Bell bottom sway on the avenue, preaching rhythm, nothing new. No hymn books, no quiet pews, just groove alive in platform shoes. Every step declares the sound, flared legs sweeping holy ground. Gospel here is rhythm true. Funk survives in me and you. Not a sermon from above, just rhythm gospel born of love. Rhythm gospel in bell bottoms, truth don't hide. The street has got 'em groove, decree in every move. Funk the gospel, rhythm to prove. Crowds don't kneel, they just dance. Every step a second chance. No preacher roll, no sacred scroll, just rhythm filling body and soul. Bell bottom flare in neon glow, preaching truths the people know. Not in silence, not in fear. The gospel speaks in funk so clear. Not commandments, not disguise, just rhythm shining in the eyes. Rhythm gospel in bell bottoms, loud and free. No one stops and groove, eternal, true, divine. Funk forever in every line. Dancer spin in crowded street, sermon loud and shuffling feet. Every clap a holy sign, every laugh a sacred rhyme. Bell bottom legs like banners wave, groove delivers strong and brave. No stage high, no holy halls, just rhythm gospel in street calls. Not whisper low, not polished clean, just groove alive in what is seen. Gospel in bell bottom, sacred sound. The street adopts 'em, groove repeats, the fire grows. Funk the gospel, everybody knows. Step wide, let the flare declare. Rhythm gospel everywhere. No disguise, no false commands. Groove eternal in our hands. Crowds ignite and rhythms flame. Funk don't bow to any name. Bell bottom saints just strut along, preaching gospel through the song. Bassline thunders, drums decree. Truth and rhythm, wild and free. Every flare a sacred stance. Gospel rides in velvet dance. Not holy vows, not paper lines, just groove eternal, it defines. Rhythm gospel in bell bottoms, preaching loud. Nobody stops and groove, decree and flare divine. Funk forever through space and time. Night grows thin, but rhythm stays. Bell bottoms strut in morning haze. Crowds disperse, the truth remains. Gospel moves in bassline veins. No temple built, no priest assigned, just rhythm, law, embodied mind. And when silence tries to creep, funk still gospel, groove won't sleep. Not sermons old, not holy tombs, just gospel riding in bass booms. Rhythm gospel in bell bottom, sacred groove forever blossoms. Bass and drums, the only psalms. Funk eternal, healing palms. Step wide, bell bottoms preach. Groove forever, that clap. Prophecy lives in the streets on map. Not a preacher, not a throne, just a beat the people own. Every third a line complete. Funk the prophecy, truth discreet. Not in scrolls, not in law. Prophecy written what we saw. Funk prophecy of the people's beat. Truth revealed in the sound of feet. Groove eternal, voice unchained. Prophecy carved, uncontained. Factories hum their rhythm loud. Prophecy rides on working crowd. Children chant in broken rhyme. Future sings in measured time. Sirens fade, the bass still speaks. Truth survives in city leaks. No false leader, no disguise. Prophecy burns where funk resides. Not a warning, not deceit, just the law of people's beat. Funk prophecy of the people's beat. Law unspoken, groove concrete. Bass declares, the street replies. Truth eternal, never dies.
How crowds don't kneel, they rise instead. Prophecy lives in what they said. Not with mouths, but with their hands. Drumming truths across the land. Vinyl spins the message told. Old grooves carrying futures bold. Prophecy not in holy seed, but in the groove of people's beat. Not whispered soft, not high elite. Truth declared in steady beat. Of the people's beat.
Voices blend,
Where rhythms meet.
no crown above.
No rule complete.
Prophecy burns.
In the heat.
Listen, the beat don't lie, it don't kneel, it don't die. Every clap, every stride is prophecy you can't hide. Not from above, not from kings, but from the groove the people bring.
Markets close, but beat remains. Truth survives in echo chains. Every corner, alley, block. Prophecy hits like ticking clock. Groove survives, it won't recede. Prophecy born from every need. People ride it line by line. Funk eternal, truth divine. Not holy vow, not decree. Prophecy lives in you and me. Oh, funk prophecy of the people's beat. Burning strong in the midnight heat. Bass reveals, the streets repeat. Truth eternal in the beat. When silence falls, the beat still grows. Prophecy speaks in what it knows. Crowds disperse, the rhythm stays. Funk survives in countless ways. No scripture bound, no final page. Prophecy lives from age to age. Groove eternal, raw, complete. Truth forever in people's beat. Not in tempo, not elite. Prophecy walks in steady beat. The prophecy